Howdy home skillets, welcome back to the channel. Today is Embarkation Day on our 7-night Western Caribbean cruise on Disney's newest ship, the spectacular Treasure, and it is the first sailing to have the incredible Halloween tree in the Grand Hall. We'll share with you our timeline from booking our port arrival a month before our cruise to getting to the port and what to expect once you arrive at Port Canaveral. Once on board, we'll take you to our favorite buffet at sea, the Marceline Market, for the Embarkation Day feast. We will share with you our tips on how to make the most of your dining rotation and how to request your favorite dining options. We'll share our experience with Coco, Embarkation Day at the Haunted Mansion Parlor, and the perfect place for us to end our evening. But you have to stick around to the very end. We've saved the best for last. Get ready for the full tour of our beautiful stateroom. So join us, it's gonna be good. So it's August 1st, almost midnight. On the 2nd, I can do my online check-in, which is so important on a Disney ship. Trust me when I say this. The earlier you can get there, the better. I'm actually putting together a video that we're going to put up on how to get better times. But this is how I spent my early morning on August 2nd. So one of the reasons it's so important to get a good arrival time at the port is if you need to get dining changes made, you want to try to get Palo Brunch, you want to try to get Bippity Boppity Boutique or anything like that, any of the tastings. When you get to port, they actually have a lot of that stuff. But if you have a late port arrival time, Disney will not let you in the port and you will not be able to get on the ship until your port arrival time and your boarding group is called, which means everybody else, if you're late, is going to have already taken all of the good reservations that were left over, like for Palo dinner, Palo brunch, Ashante, all that, all the fun stuff for the kiddos. So I tell everybody one of the biggest times on a Disney cruise is not when you book it, it's when you do your online check-in.
All right, 7 a.m. You can probably hear the AC where you are at Port Orleans French Quarter. And did you really stay if you didn't get up in the morning and get yourself some beignets? Beignets to start the day for the win. Jen is still in bed. All right, it's cruise day. Wake up, peoples.
All right, so here's the deal. Normally, we'd probably be really close to a port if we were sailing anything other than a Disney ship. But here is what happens on a Disney cruise is they give you port arrival times, and it's not like Royal Caribbean or basically most other cruise lines. They enforce it. So if you're booked for 12:15 like we are, show up at 12:15. Do not come earlier because they will either turn you away at the port like they did to friends of ours, or you just sit there, literally. And if it's hot out, you're going to bake outside. So keep that in mind. Port arrival time. So if you're like me and you're coming from Orlando, we will leave about an hour beforehand. So we'll leave around 11 and should be there about 12:15. Perfect timing. All's good. Yeah. All right. We'll see you at the port. It's about 11, we're headed to the port. It is the latest that we have ever left for a Disney cruise. But you gotta follow your port arrival times or else they get a little bit crazy. So at any rate, hopefully we'll be there about 12. Our boarding time is 12:15 to 12:30, which is good, so this will work out perfectly. We spent the night at Port Orleans French Quarter, one of our favorite resorts, had a good time at Disney Springs. We ate at Splitsville. I had way too much chicken, which I always get the chicken tenders.
I had my favorite sushi roll of all time. It's the fantasy roll, and I cannot order anything else on the menu because I like it so much.
It's the fantasy roll!
And the French fries.
All right. I have to put on cruising music now because Poison doesn't work for Jen. All right. We actually have cruise music. Oh man. Alright, we out. This is carpool karaoke. Space Force Station. Yes! Gotta do it. Here it is, the Treasure. 54A. Woohoo! Well, there's our ship. It's right there. So I thought we were kicking butt and like getting here real fast, which we were because there was no traffic. And then literally we got here and it's like, bam, there's this massive line going on forever to get in. When I say there was no traffic coming over, we made it over here in 45 minutes or so.
Yeah, but we'll probably...
Yeah, port arrival time's perfect.
We'll probably be parking like perfect time.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be able to just walk up and walk on.
It is crazy how slow things are at a Disney cruise ship. Royal Caribbean is so amazingly fast. It is crazy. You can park and be on the ship within 10 minutes on a Royal Caribbean ship. I mean, they've got it down to a science. Yeah. Now, I understand it's a little different on Disney ships because they introduce the families, everybody, so they can't have everybody just like show up and, you know, flood in like they do on a Royal Caribbean ship. But they could be a little bit quicker at the port arrival, the parking, the baggage thing.
I don't know. What do you think about that announcing the name thing? Could you live without it?
No, I gotta announce it. One time we got on a Disney ship, and Jen, we walked. It was a sailing. I have to tell the story. So it was a sailing from San Diego to Vancouver on the Disney. Was it the Wonder or? Anyway, it was one of those ships, and we walked on, and they said your family name, and she said Baba Booey.
I did not. You lied.
Yes, you did. Remember?
You said.
No. And I'm like, Baba Booey.
Who believes me?
That's aggressive.
Who believes him?
And the guy looked at us funny, and he's like, the Baba Booey family.
Oh my gosh, you're so immature.
All right, Donkey Kong, what you think?
Well, we're here and we are boarding in 1 through 15. We were actually 10, so a few groups later because of the length of time it takes to get through everything. Yeah,
it's crazy. It really was. I think we're the last people on the boat, so any dining things we need to change, I don't know that's going to happen now. Here we go. Here we go. Baba Booey's the name, remember.
No, I don't want to.
Remember, we're the Baba Booey family.
No, we're not.
Okay.
Hi!
Hello.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah.
What's your family name? Syme? Yeah. Alrighty, come on in.
Thank you.
Yay! Holy, what is with that tree?
Disney Treasure, please welcome for the Schweikert family.
Minnie's
All the
upstairs.
Halloween stuff, huh?
Minnie's
Please
upstairs.
welcome aboard the Gaston family.
Oh, Minnie is way up there. Yeah, she is.
Disney Treasure, please welcome aboard the Gaston family.
This is beautiful, huh?
Yeah.
So much different than the Wish. This is amazing.
The Brown family.
It's beautiful.
Disney Treasure, please welcome aboard the Brown family.
You can, I mean, just the difference. Look at that chandelier up there.
Yes.
Wow. All right, so the first thing we always have to do is go make sure our dining stuff is square.
Woo!
Dun-dun-dun. The Scat Cat Lounge.
Ooh, look at the Skipper Society.
The Skipper Society Lounge. Nice.
Ooh, this is fun.
We're going up one. Yeah, this looks
Nice
beautiful.
change.
Yeah.
I like it. Hi.
All right, boarding the ship can always be a stressful situation, especially on a Disney cruise, in my opinion. So the first stop is to have our first cocktail, and what better place than Periscope Pub, which is like stepping aboard the Nautilus in 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, the famous Disney ride. It's a really fun place, and it is great for football on Saturday and Sunday. So much fun, and it is pretty crowded at night. So check it out. First cocktails on the cruise.
Cheers.
Cheers. First and last is it.
Oh, this is it. Yeah. No drink package on the Disney.
No
cruise.
drink package on the Disney cruise. And I have to bring my own monster. It's all bonus.
Periscope Pub. Let's see what's in here.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, that's fancy.
You got to know how to operate it, though.
You got it, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
You did it.
Beers?
Nice.
Oh, I see. I got it. It only takes me a
You
minute.
need to find a. Too bad they don't
only
let
takes me a
5-year-olds in
minute.
here.
I know, right? Mead. Oh, mead.
Oh, I see our suitcases.
Hello. Sorry.
Can you put the bed railings on the sofa? Sure, I'll do it.
Oh, this is us.
I will ask the vendor. He fell off the one in the one.
Alright.
So what movie you need?
Keep on rolling, partner. 2 o'clock, time to eat. So Periscope Pub, we waited until the rooms were ready, threw our stuff down, and now heading over to the Marceline Market to get some food. And maybe we can go this way, some lunch. It's about time to eat. Marceline Market is one of our favorite buffets ever. And I love the Marceline Market brunch in the morning because it is so good. Washi washi.
Okay, I'm going to take a tour of all of the food first.
Oh, you are? So we typically do everything a little backwards from everybody else just to avoid the craziness. So it is pretty late to be coming to Marceline Market. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which is pretty good. So holy moly. We got a lot of food options here. Oh, that looks like
veal,
prime
babe.
rib. Veal. Let me see veal. Oh, wow. Woohoo!
Thank you.
Ah, we got truckloads of food options. Oh, what's this? Signature choices. Ooh, this looks really good too. A little spicy, a little bit different. It's a deli. We got a little bit of deli. Oh, chicken Caesar salad. You love bread. Get some bread, Jenny?
Yeah.
Pantry favorites. This place looks popular. Oh, this is the dessert station. No wonder it's popular. This place is going crazy over here. Plenty of places to sit. Oh. We're going to the other side, which is about the same, or no? Let's go check it out.
Let's see. Oh, this is where they had
This is seafood. It doesn't say hot dogs here like it does on Star of the Seas. Whoa.
Yum.
Whoa.
Yes, please.
That looks really good.
Yep. I'm coming right back here.
Oh, yeah. More shrimp. That's your thing. This is where you want to be. It's so crazy. Depending on what side of the street you go on, depends on how busy it is, because there's no one on this side. So if you're walking in, there's no one on the right side, but the left side is absolutely jacked up. Oh, look at the kids' corner. This is where I'm shopping. I am definitely shopping here because this is my favorite. Signature choices. Dang. Oh, pork pot stickers. Ooh, that looks really good.
Tiki masala. Yum, yum.
It's really delicious.
We've almost made it all the way around the circle.
Yeah, it's been a circle. We have made it around the circle. All right, let's eat.
Okay.
All right, so we started off with some prime ribs, some pork loin, mashed potatoes. Jenny, what are you working with? Oh, you got the same. I mean, this really is beautiful compared to the Wish. The Wish is beautiful too, but this is just the colors and everything. So
Well, they're just different.
So we have the Halloween tree, but none of the Halloween effects. So that's irritating. But it's their first time they've ever had the Halloween tree on the Treasure. And we can say we're on the first sailing ever with the Halloween tree. Right, Jen?
Yes, we can. I don't think it's irritating at all. It's just one little tree.
I know, but I want to just climb it. All right. That's my shirt and my hat later. Look at that hat. Indiana Jones with the ears. All right, we're going back to see Coco. Wow, this is so cool. Look at the lights flickering.
Get the shoes. On the wall. Rivera and Sons and Sons and Sons. Shoemakers.
That is so cool. I mean, look at this hallway. All the little spots you can sit. Little cat. Sit.
Yeah.
Whoa. Look at that is so cool.
It's like my photo wall at home.
Yeah. Only with dead people. Oh yeah, like your photo wall at home. All right, so one of the things that probably goes unnoticed, but this is a great tip. When you get on board, go check out where your table is. It's written on your card. You can go to the restaurant and see where your table is and make sure everything's cool. And if it's not, you can always go to the Triton Lounge and make a request. Like, I'll never forget one time we showed up and we were sitting at a table with 6 other people, which isn't my jam. So I went and had it changed real quick in the afternoon. They were like, no big deal, switched us out and all was good. So I recommend that to everybody because they are easily able to make changes for you early in the cruise on embarkation day. Then if you show up, say at 8 o'clock for your 8:15 dinner, then it's really difficult for them to make any changes. So check it out early, make sure it's what you need. If not, Disney's happy to help you. That's just another great tip. Check it out. Right here. That's pretty good seats. After 4 musters done, it took a little bit of doing, but it's done.
Yeah, it's
Thank
always
goodness.
a process.
Oh,
Actually,
every
this one
process
was
until
better.
you get rolling. This one's a little bit quicker, but there was a pretty good sized delay, right?
There was a good delay, but it's because people are inconsiderate and don't come to the drill when they need to.
Whole process compared to Royal is just so much longer, just a little bit. But now we're at this cool bar, ready to have some cocktails, get this cruise started. So added bonus, this is the first time the Treasure has had a Halloween tree. And today's the first day it made its debut on the Treasure today. And so we're lucky enough to see it. So she is beautiful, a lot different than the one we had on the Wish when we were on the Wish. But check out the detail here in this face. It's so beautiful. This ship really is amazing. So Aladdin is our character on the Treasure. And I like this one better than the Cinderella on the Wish. But just check this out. This is just majestic right here.
Janae, I'm at the same place I was before.
All right, so we stayed in the Grand Hall a little longer because we knew that the sail away party wasn't going to be that exciting because there's not a lot of kids on the sailing. So it was more adults because kids had already started school and all that fun stuff. But if you just look around, like most everybody's standing around. A lot of people are on their phones. There's not really a lot going on. I think Jen and I and a few other people were dancing, but for the most part, it was, I don't know, a lame sail away party in my opinion. It's not like Royal Caribbean or other cruise ships where there's a lot of partying, but it is a lot of partying and a lot of fun when there's a lot of kids. We just didn't have a lot of kids, so it was just kind of a bunch of adults standing around looking at a screen and looking at people, and you can see all in the sides, down low. It's not really a whole lot of craziness going on. Doesn't mean it's not fun for some, but it's just not fun for a lot. Anyway, we had fun. We danced a little bit. Woohoo! We can have fun anywhere. All right, what's next? Might be too windy up here.
Is it? I don't think so.
So far, so good. Yeah, we have fluffers on. Yeah, we have fluffers on.
You call me Fluffy?
So, no, we have fluffers on.
It's only day 1 of the cruise.
We have fluffers on. Jen's fluffers. So far, so good. It's a little different, of course. But it's 5:15. We have a sailaway party, and we're pulling out of Port Canaveral now. The skies look horrible to the west. There's a pretty good breeze, and so far so good. A lot of fun.
Away from.
It's going to be a fun
we're
cruise.
Away from the dark skies, though.
The ship is absolutely beautiful.
It is.
So much different than the Wish. I didn't anticipate it being so much different. There's so much, especially that Grand Hall. Ugh. Beautiful.
I know. I like to call it the lobby, but it is the Grand
Jen
Hall.
wants to call it the lobby, but
I told her it's
the Grand
really
Hall.
colorful everything looks different
So
from the
cool.
Wish. The only thing that looks the same on the atrium right now is the Halloween tree.
No, actually, it's totally different. I looked it up.
Well,
totally different face, totally
meaning-
different everything. It's the first Halloween tree on the Disney Treasure. They've never done Halloween before.
True.
So we're here for the first
Absolutely true. What I mean by that is, what are the chances of us being on the Wish for the first Halloween tree?
Oh, we were on the Wish for the
Yeah,
first Halloween
yeah.
tree. That's
Treasure.
true. And now we're on the Treasure for the first Halloween tree. Woo! And we're going
I
to be
love him.
on the Destiny for the
I
Christmas
know, that's
tree.
going to be so fun.
We just doing a whole bunch of firsts.
Woohoo. I know.
All right. Cheers. Woohoo!
Love
We're sailing away. The
him.
horn should be soon. All right, so one of the best additions to the Disney Cruise Line is the Haunted Mansion Parlor that they put on the Disney Treasure. It is phenomenal, and Embarkation Day is the best time to check it out. We went at about 6 o'clock during the first dinner because we were eating later and checked it out, and it was pretty much empty. So what that allowed us to do was actually experience the bar from all sorts of different locations, because each section tells a different story, and it really is incredible. And we wound up going there every single night of the cruise at one point or another, and we had the best time. The bartenders in there are phenomenal. The servers, the whole staff is just crazy. Himmy and John, amazing. So look for Himmy, not John, because he's leaving. He's going to be on the Destiny. Not sure where on the Destiny, but he's going to be on the Destiny. But check out this. The Haunted Mansion is just amazing. I'm sure you've heard about it, but check out some of the footage that we shot in there. It was really a lot of fun. Oh, there you go.
There you go. Woo! Finally. What's his real name?
Dr. Pepper.
Hi. Yeah, Dr. Pepper.
What time is it? Oh, it's
Only
6:30.
those are supposed to speak as constants in this one. Constant a second.
Messed up our video.
Blow smoke.
I hate you a lot.
Oh, yeah. I have to get one of those. Do they have them in the gift shop?
What's that?
The smoke guns in the gift shop? Oh.
So, Coco is the absolute best dinner show I think I've ever done on a Disney ship. We loved it. It was really good. Tangled was really good when we went on the Magic in April, but Coco is next level beautiful. I mean, it's just amazing. And I made sure to call beforehand, which you can do. Most people don't realize that you can do it, and Disney is actually pretty accommodating because most people don't. You can call Disney reservations and request your first night to be at Coco on the 7-night cruise. What does that mean? Well, that means you get 3 turns in Coco, plus you can have breakfast in Coco on the day that you are disembarking from the ship. And it is just beautiful. I mean, from the music to the entertainment, the laughter, it's just really good. Here, check out some of the video from our first night. It really was amazing.
You mix up night and noon. Ay mi vida, ay mi vida. Then sing to the cartoon. Ay mi vida, ay mi vida. You make me a little silly, a little topsy-turvy. My brain is doing circles, my thoughts are jumping hurdles, but oh, it's never chilly, being just a little silly.
So the absolute best place to end your evening for us on Embarkation Day is the Scat Cat Lounge, because it is just relaxing. They're playing beautiful piano music. The entertainment was just phenomenal. I wish I could remember the gentleman's name who was playing in this video, but check it out. We had so much fun at Scat Cat that night. right, Jenny, we are live. We are in room 7132 Deluxe.
Welcome
Family
to the Deluxe Veranda.
Ocean View Veranda. Bum, bum, bum. So classic Disney. It is always, we love the rooms. And we have Aladdin in our room, which is the theme of the boat. So we're kind of happy with that. And we also want to show you, it's so cool. So you have, of course, the genie over here. We have Abu. And we also have Aladdin and Jasmine on a magic carpet. So one thing, right, Jen, is the fact that the beds on a Disney ship are some of the best bedding at sea.
Yeah, they're really comfortable. The sheets are nice.
It's a true king. They are not two singles pushed together. It is actually a true king. And what I really love is that their comforters are thick.
Yeah.
And it's not like really
duvet.
thin, right? The duvet cover is very thick. And of course we have this nice couch which pulls out. You could sleep a couple people on that. And then we actually have over here, which of course we're not using, but this bed pulls out right here. We have storage space here, and we have this really cool balcony. We are on the center bump, which I'm not gonna go out there. It's an extended balcony. The reason I'm not going out there is it's gonna fog up if we do. But there's the lamp. Ba-na-na. Tons of storage space.
Really a lot of storage space. And then you have the cooler. It's,
Yes, which is very cool. So we put our wine in there, our refrigerated wine, and I put, of course, a bunch of Red Bulls in there. But tons of storage space. And it's not very often that you can say the lighting in here, it's very modern, it's very elegant feeling. I just really like it. And there's just tons of space, like to put stuff on the shelves. So this is crazy for us. Normally, we like our room where you can't see anything.
I didn't see what was in here.
But, you can write letters home.
You can write letters.
Dun.
The little vanity, you have a seat there. Has, of course, a hair dryer, but it also has a pad for your hot tools if you use curling irons.
Hot tools. Tons of outlets. There's USB-C, couple USB, a European outlet. On this side, we have a couple regular American outlets, a USB-C. We also have USB and USB-C on the other side with a European outlet. Nothing crazy. The only thing that's weird for a Disney ship is the televisions are very small, which might not seem like a big deal, but when you have littles and they want to watch movies and stuff, the bigger television, it's kind of in here. So they have like this whole drape thing that you can pull across. Turn? Yeah, you can kind of pull that out from the wall.
No.
But
doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, I believe you can. I can see the bracket, so at least I'm thinking. And then you also have, which is standard Disney fare, is the split bathrooms. So what's really nice is every room comes with a tub and comes with plenty of room on this side. And the shower, which has, of course, your shampoo, conditioner, and all that fun stuff. And somebody left that on our door last night outside, and we brought it in. So, and then here on this side is the commode. And it's very small in here, but you're just basically, this is my side. I have my deodorant, some Superman sauce, which is Abercrombie Fierce. And yeah, so it's cool. And it's nice and cool in here at night.
We've got all this storage up here.
Yeah, with tons of storage space. This is right.
So you have the safe,
of storage space.
Some drawers. This is where your life preservers are as well.
Some more of the hats we've been handing out all week.
Yes.
It's crazy how many people we've given Ears and Anchors hats to, and hopefully soon we will be selling them on the channel.
It's fun
so
how
like
many
and
people
subscribe.
Are asking for them.
Yes, a truckload of people.
It's
and
fun.
Of course, more storage space here with double closets. Room up there. It's just a lot of room. Like when we first got here, I was like, "Oh, this might be a little bit tighter," and then I was like, "Oh, nope, plenty of room." So
what is
overall,
this ladder for?
The ladder is for the bunk bed.
Bed up there.
Yes, this comes down, guys. Oh, I forgot to tell you about that. So this bed also comes down. This bed also comes out. This one comes down. So we could sleep approximately 32 people in this room. All right, and then of course under the bed you have tons of storage. That's where you put all your suitcases and anything else that you have picked up along the way. Yeah, so All right. That's our
Some more
stateroom. If we
little
think of more
swag up there.
things, we will
These
talk
are
about it.
additional things that people gave us.
Yeah. Oh, yes. So Paul, who found me and said, "Oh my goodness, can I get a hat?" And I was like, "Sure can." And he gave us that little
Then we had
Muppets.
some of these things on the door.
Yep.
That
People bringing
love.
us candy. That's the one thing about a Disney cruise is the people on a Disney cruise are truly magical. Everybody on a ship, right? On this ship, they're handing out gifts, they're trading things. People are doing fish extenders. Jen found a duck this morning and left it there. She just wanted,
duck.
it was a football duck in the Marceline Market. Been a lot of fun. Oh, also, which is kind of cool, the bartender last night gave Jen a black rose from the Haunted Mansion.
Red, blue, and black, and
Yeah.
it's a fresh rose.
Yeah,
But they
it's real.
painted them for
Yeah.
the Haunted Mansion.
It's beautiful. So, all right, let's hit the town.
Hit the town.
Woohoo!
All right, let's go.
All right, so that was our embarkation day. And as you can see, there's a lot of planning that goes into embarkation day on a Disney cruise. So from checking in 30 or more days before you get to the port, getting a port arrival time, just making sure you try to get there as early as possible, it can be really hectic. It's a lot crazier than most other cruise lines. To give you an idea, we went on Star of the Seas the week before that sailing, and we were on from the minute we got parked out of the car 10 minutes till we were on the ship on the promenade. Here it took a little over an hour to get inside the ship from when we arrived. It was a little bit crazy, but if you plan ahead and you know about what's going to happen, it really makes your day that much easier because it can be stressful. And just relax, it's all going to be all right because we had 7 days. So even if day one is a little stressful, we have the rest of that. And speaking of which, we have a ton of videos coming from this cruise. We had some fun, really amazing times from Castaway to a couple of the islands, also ship tours, special stuff at the Haunted Mansion that most people don't even know you can do, and it's really cool. So, yeah, stick around and check it out. And once again, like and subscribe. It's helping the channel grow. It's going crazy. We appreciate each and every one of you. If you have a question about a Disney cruise, whether it be the Treasure, the Wish, the Magic, the Dream, the Wonder, we've done them all now, and pretty soon we're going to do the new Destiny when it comes out later this year. All right, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.